wants you to stay right where you are and make you believe that right where you are is where you're supposed to be.
Right.
That you're supposed to be broken and destitute. You're supposed to be around the people who are just nothing but haters and nobody's going nowhere. Nobody's trying to achieve no goals. He wants you to be that. That's why he tries to keep the word from you. But when the word is released inside of you, you start to awaken and start to realize that, hey, I'm far beyond this. This is not my life. This is not what I'm supposed to be. This is not who God called me to be.
Teach it.
He did not get that privilege because he was around people who was not connected to the throne. And number two, he was in a place where there was no word. How could it be communicated to him who he really was? How could he ever know who he really is? Because everybody around him in the place of no word is doing exactly what he's doing, and that is absolutely nothing. He's in a place where he's comfortable with his limp. He's lame. He cannot walk, but everybody around him ain't doing nothing, so it doesn't matter.
Teach it.
It's comfortable. He's in a place of no word, because if the word ever came into that place, if there was a word ever spoken in that place, it will begin to challenge him. The word is challenging. See, when the word is released in your life, it's challenging. It speaks of nothing as to where you are. It always talks about something that's far beyond you.
Right.
Whenever God gives you a word, he doesn't give you a word for where you are presently.
Amen.
Oftentimes your word don't match your scenery. Oftentimes your word don't match your financial status. He'll tell you you're a millionaire and your bank account is in the negative. Your word never matches where you are, because your word is to pull you from where you are. Tell the neighbor, say, after this word tonight, I'm getting up out of this.
Jesus.
Y'all not saying it, God. You look at your neighbor and say, after I get this word tonight, whatever it was that was holding me back from being whatever God called me to, I'm getting up out of here tonight. He's in a house that's not connected to the throne. He's in a place where there's no word, and it's comfortable.